Yes, and just to note, Ellen, I make it that 9 out of 16 teams have now won at least one event. The latest addition to that being the Romanians with Talos in the triple jump, and compares to 14 out of 16 2 years ago, which is going to be very difficult to match. That was quite extraordinary. I think it was only Moldova and Iceland who didn't win among all of the teams. Obviously, Austria adding a third, which is quite impressive overall. So yes, first heat of the women's sprint hurdles, having seen the men's a few moments ago. This is Alexandra Lokshin of Israel. So obviously we expect the faster times to come in the second heat, but hasn't always consistently been the case. This is Mia Wild, the Croatians, just 18 years of age, World Under-20 silver medalist last year in Lima. Anna Maria Nestediuk, a 3 times Francophone Games medalist, 13:02 at best. Daphne Georgiou of Cyprus, a Mediterranean Games relay bronze medalist. This is Marta Savina, the Latvian heptathlon champion, winning her national title recently, and Nicole Andanova, the Bulgarian, then on the outside, also a heptathlete, 13:66 at best. You're watching live coverage of the European Athletics Team Championships second league, and the final day of action this weekend. Well into the programme now, middle distance action to follow as well. Plenty of eyes on the shot put, pole vault, discus, all happening, and we'll try our best to keep you across it all. Likes of Sarah Lavin to come in the second heat. Here we've got Kloster, Lokshin, Sion, Wild, Nestediuk, Georgia Savina and Andanova in this one. So Nestediuk going well in the blue of Romania. Lokshin trying to keep pace with her. The 18-year-old Croatian, Mia Wild, also battling now. Here comes Wild across the line, 13:19. And that is very close to her personal best, 13:18 it's given as officially. So we've been talking about these youngsters being given opportunities, and someone who, of course, got the experience of going to those World Under-20 Championships in South America. I'm sure a fantastic opportunity, and now she's a little bit closer to home and comes out on top in this initial race. Nestediuk getting good points for Romania, Lokshin of Israel and Cyprus behind. Obviously those two nations locked in a battle to try and stay in this division.
She's such a young talent. She's up very quickly, doesn't spend too much time getting into her running and getting into that upright position, and comes through right at the end. As you say, Alex, so much experience gained as she took a silver medal at the World Under-20 Championships in 2024. Just 18 years old, she's already twice a national champion. Both of those gold medals at the Croatian Champions coming last year. 100, and of course there's the 100 hurdles as well, where she repeats that specialism. Dip on the line. You really see the difference that she gained in the closing stages of this race. As we look back at the photo finish, confident win from someone still just 18 years old, and like we've said on so many occasions, Alex, of course, with myself and you going out to Bergen later next month to cover the under-23s, someone that we're excited to see more of, maybe when we're watching on at the under-20s later in the summer.
Yes, for sure, and this track just seems to be really rewarding athletes coming through in the last 40-30 metres.
Now here's the start list for Heat B of the women's 100-metre hurdles. And this is where we have the big names and the fast athletes. Keep your eyes on lanes 3, 4 and 5. We could be in for something special here. I'll take you through the whole order though. Closer Verlan, personal best form, representing Estonia, Ida Bitterbom, who we saw on the first leg of the relay, and she started Denmark off so well yesterday, didn't she? Huge amount of pace. Victoria Forster, 3-time World University Games winner, such a regular at these championships for Slovakia. Sarah Lavin, 2-time World Indoor finalist, disappointingly just off the podium in Apeldoorn earlier on in the season. Jip Mayek of Belgium, equal national record holder, competing out in the US for UCLA. And Stramets of Austria. And Vojnolic of Slovenia going in lane 7. Misha Amini of Serbia on the outside.
On your marks.
Now these are the 3 that will be focused on. Yemenek in excellent form this season, equalling the national record that was set in 2015. Relive taking on a leg in the relay yesterday, as did Victoria Forster.
Set.
All eyes on lanes 3, 4 and 5. A fairly even start. And Lavin now starting to pull away, put some distance between her and those to either side of her, but it will be close. She's got to fight all the way to the line, and Ireland will take it. And another victory at the European Team Championships for Sarah Lavin. Fairly even start between all of the athletes. Forster comes through for second. Big points for Serbia. Or Slovakia. My apologies. Yemek of Belgium taking third. Alex, there wasn't much to separate 8 of these women through the early stages.
Yeah, well, even with 5 metres to go, let's have another look. You can see Forster in the blue, Lavin in the green, and Yemek in the white. Then these 3 across the line, eventually separated as they come off this final barrier. So little between them. Lavin just has that power, that extra last gear to get over the line, where Forster was just fading a little bit right at the finish. And it was a good dip there from the Belgian, indeed, just to get ahead.
The top points going the way of Ireland. Still in conversation with Victoria Forster. Big smile on the face of Sarah Lavin. What a few years she's had. And here are confirmation of the results. Very still. Nothing registered on the monitor at all. So Sarah Lavin taking the victory in a time of 12.82. Here are the combined results. Yemek, one to watch, a name to look out for, studying at UCLA in California and equaling a national record that has stood for 10 years in the semi-finals of the NCAAs in June.